Happy to see you here on my channel Math Brain, and today we have a really interesting challenge 5 minus 5 times 5 minus 5. And a lot of students might be saying, okay mister, this is the easiest challenge I've ever seen. We have subtraction, we have multiplication, so everyone learned this stuff in the third grade, so that's fantastic. So go ahead and put your answer down into the comment section. 3 option A, B, C. So choose one option. What do you think is a correct answer to this challenge? What do you think is a correct solution to this challenge? And write your option down into the comment section. It will be really interesting and really great to test, to check our answers in the end of the video. So first of all, I want to start with this first interpretation, because a lot of students solve this question like that. So what do we have? 5 minus 5 times 5 minus 5. So here's our challenge, and a lot of students solve this question like that. We have right here subtraction on the left side, and we have the same subtraction on the right side. It means that 5 minus 5 equal to 0, and 5 minus 5 right here, which is equal to 0 as well, and with this multiplication in the middle, so 0 times 0, yeah, because we still have the 0 right here, so it gives us the result of 0, option A. So a lot of students solve this question like that. They say that this is a correct solution to this challenge, and they're pretty happy because they think that they solved this challenge. But in this second interpretation, I want you to understand that in terms of math, it's really great to know about order of operation, because it not works like that. You can't solve this challenge randomly, you can't solve this challenge whatever you want. You should know what is the correct answer, correct order of operation, okay? Because right here we solve this challenge wherever we want. We want to subtract, we do this, and we solve this challenge absolutely randomly. But in this second step, in this second interpretation, let's look and let's solve this challenge according to this PEMDAS order of operation. This PEMDAS works from the top to the bottom, so it means that higher position, so parenthesis has the highest position from the top on the top to the bottom, and parenthesis has the highest priority. Okay, so it means parenthesis has the highest priority, so we should evaluate the expression inside parentheses. Next, we should evaluate exponents. Next, we should evaluate multiplication division group, and the last step addition and subtraction group. Okay, so first step parentheses, last step addition, subtraction. So let's rewrite our challenge and let's try to solve this challenge according to this PEMDAS order of operation. So what do we have? 5 minus 5 times 5 minus 5. Okay, here's our challenge. And right now let's solve this challenge according to this PEMDAS. But how does this PEMDAS works? First of all, we should scan what elements do we have, what math operations do we have in our challenge. We have subtraction, we have multiplication. So let's mention where do we have these elements. So subtraction we have right here, multiplication we have right here. Okay, and moreover, I don't see any of those. We don't have any division sign, we don't have any addition sign, we don't have any exponents, we don't have any parentheses. Okay, so it's really great. So right now, as I told before, higher position means higher priority. So what elements do we have right here? Multiplication, division. What elements had the higher position? Multiplication or subtraction? As I told before, higher position, higher priority. So it means multiplication has the higher priority than subtraction. So first of all, we should multiply, and next we should subtract. Let's do this. So where do we have multiplication sign? Multiplication sign we have right here, so 5 times 5. So let's do this. So what do we have? 5 minus 5 times 5 equal to 25. And we still have minus 5 in the end. Okay, so it's really great. And right now we complete this multiplication part. We can easily do this subtraction part because nothing hard. This is basic subtraction. Moreover, you don't need this order of operation right here because this is very basic subtraction. A correct answer right here is minus 25. Okay, this is our option C. Okay, so as you can see, we solved it. But here's maybe the main question: what is the correct answer? What is the correct interpretation, first or second interpretation? Okay, if you look closely at this first interpretation, we solve this challenge absolutely randomly, and it's not good in terms of math, as I told before, because right here, as you can see, we subtract at first, then we multiply. And if you look at, for example, at this PEMDAS, which is the most popular order of operation in the world, multiplication first of all is before subtraction. So subtraction and then multiplication, this is a very huge mistake. This is a great solution, but with parentheses right here. If we have parentheses, we can easily do this. We can easily start with these parentheses at first, and then subtraction has the higher priority than multiplication, because subtraction is inside parentheses, which is our first step. So parentheses first step, and doesn't matter what mathematical operation do we have inside these parentheses, we should do this at first. And in this case, it works absolutely as I told before: subtraction inside parentheses, then multiplication. But if we reject this solution right here because we don't have parentheses, let's look at the second interpretation. First of all, right here we have subtraction, multiplication right here, and as I told before, multiplication and then subtraction. This is a correct order of operations. So our correct answer is minus 25. You can also check this answer in your scientific or graphing calculator. You can also check your answer in your telephone, but don't use a regular calculator, because sometimes happen that those type of calculators work with problem as you type it in. So you can also make a mistake in this case, because for example, you plug in 5 minus 5 in your calculator, and your calculator gives you 0, and then calculator multiply this 0 by 5, so which gives us 0, and 0 minus 5 equal to minus 5. So as you can see, when you use your calculator from left to right, you need to put the whole entire problem. Okay, so if you have an exam, you can also put your whole entire problem in your calculator, but don't use a regular calculator, because as I told before, if you plug in 5 minus 5, your calculator don't know what do you have further, and then you put the whole entire problem, and then the calculator see, okay, I have subtraction, I have multiplication, so I'm smart enough to know order of operation. Okay, so you can also check it in your regular calculator, but don't use a regular calculator, because try to use something more sophisticated like scientific or graphing calculator, where you can plug in the whole entire problem. Okay, so then a calculator is smart enough to know about order of operation. We have subtraction, we have multiplication, so then a calculator know, okay, I have multiplication in the middle, so I multiply and then subtract in a strict order from left to right. So definitely don't feel bad if you got this wrong. If you need help with any of these classes, I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. So with that being said, see you in the next videos and have a great day.